Hey YouTube, this is Lady Angela and I am so excited to be here with all of you. So much has happened. I've been away for a bit, but here I am today. Wanted to say thank you to everybody out there for following or inquiring, but I want to give a big shout out to 3 main people. While I've been away, and boy, I tell you, sometimes life serves it right up to us. And I'm so happy that we survived 2025. We're in 2026 now. And I'm super stoked and excited and expecting a wonderful, great next year or current year, because last year sucked. And I don't think that it could suck any worse than it did, but it did. And so we all survived. And let's make 2026 an amazing one. I did keep in touch with, well, I didn't keep in touch. They actually kept in touch with me. 3 people I want to give a shout out to. And no matter how long it had been in between our conversations or what way that they had to go through to get a hold of me, they still persisted and let me know that y'all are thinking of me and missing me on YouTube, or just sending positive vibes. And for all of you who sent your prayers of positive vibes, thank you. I want to give a shout out to Gav Hines, to Lisa Gaudiosi, and to Armani Velez, I believe is his last name, Prince Armani. I want to say thank you to all 3 of you. You 3 encouraged me to keep going, and I wouldn't be right here on the camera speaking to all of you right now if it hadn't have been for them. So thank you, you 3. I did something pretty exciting and amazing. I wrote a book. Yep, I wrote a book, and this is it. It is a tribute to Psychic Bob Hickman, as told by Lady Angela. That is the name of my book I have just published. It's available on Amazon, Kindle, eBay, and best of all, it's available on my website, which is now rarewiccanspells.com or realwitchcraft.com. There's a dash in between the real and the witchcraft. So rarewiccanspells.com or real-witchcraft.com. You can purchase them there and it's cheaper. But also too, I have an ebook downloadable version of this book available on my website. I'll put the link below. But basically you can find it everywhere. Google it. It's on Amazon, it's on eBay, it's on Kindle, it's on my website. You can only get the ebook version on my website. So head over there and take a peek, and I'm going to read out of the book some things to share with all of you. I'm really excited and proud of creating this and of being brave and coming back onto YouTube. So I figured what better way than on New Year's with the announcement of a book release, pretty exciting stuff, and to make my comeback on YouTube. So I'm super excited to be here with all of you guys. All the way excited. Also too, whether you buy the book or not, on my website I have put a freebie download on there, and it is actually an unfinished work that me and Psychic Bob and Lord Tony and Lady Carol were kind of kicking around and working on, which was a Order of the Purple Cord handbook or Order of the Purple Cord manual. It was not ready yet, and as you all know, Bob has passed a few years back now, and but I'm the only one that has a copy of that handbook, only one, because it was always stored on my computer. So I figured, you know what better way to say thank you and have you all go and check out my new website. It looks really cool. I've worked really hard on it. There's still some things to iron out, and there is contact forms, so you guys could leave your reviews, say your questions, comments. There's a contact form. Get a hold of me. I would like to hear from you all and see what you think, and especially about my new book, Tribute to Psychic Bob Hickman. In this book, it's basically a memoir, and it talks about our friendship. It talks about the Order of the Purple Cord. It talks about Bob's beginnings into his profession, being a psychic medium, and becoming of Psychic Bob. And, you know, I was his friend, very good friend. We were besties for a good long portion of the 10 years that I knew him. And he was an amazing man, brilliant. And by being his friend, I got to know him. And you know, whenever he spoke about Spirit Channel or YouTube, I paid attention. I paid attention to what Bob was talking about. And he was an amazing man. And so I've shared in my book a lot of the things that he and I would chat about. So it documents our friendship. It documents him and his life story and Spirit Channel and YouTube and the Order of the Purple Cord. It talks about before I had left his channel and after. And I even give some really nice mentions to his lady that he left behind whenever he passed away. So there's even a mention in there, and it's a positive one, of course. I wanted to share with you guys a couple little entries in this book. So I'm really excited about it. The back cover says, "Step into the remarkable journey of Bob Hickman, beloved psychic to the stars and YouTube icon. As told by his closest friend, Lady Angela, from humble beginnings in a 9-to-5 job to over 25 years captivating audiences online. This heartfelt tribute celebrates his wisdom, friendship, and enduring legacy, offering inspiration and wonder to all who read it." Oh, I thought I had my glasses on my head. That's another thing that's changed with time. It sucks getting older. That is a fact. You have to wear readers. Everything hurts. Stuff just sucks when you're getting older. I got gray hair now. My hair won't hold a dye. You know, all these different amazing things that happen as we age. So I'm going to... Oh, I did bring them. Woohoo! There we go. I'll put my glasses on and let's try that some more. I mean, I really was looking forward to sharing with you all here on YouTube about the book. And one thing I'm really super excited about is at the very end of the book, I wrote a poem. It's a dedication. It's a finale to the book, but it's also a prayer, a dedication, even a spell or ritual for Psychic Bob, who we all know that name. We all loved him. He was a very special man. And I really think I've done him justice, his name justice, in this book, so that when you read it, you feel closer to him. And it helps to, I wanted it to be an honorable book and to truly represent this person who was my friend, who has now passed away, and he was something special. If you haven't ever heard of Psychic Bob Hickman, he has a channel here on YouTube called Spirit Channel, where he always told me he wanted to teach magic to everyone, so that no matter if they had even a cup, well, a chalice, or whatever it calls for, like spell work or Wicca, paganism, he wanted the person at home that has nothing except maybe a salt packet from McDonald's they could probably scrounge up. Everybody's got a cup in their house. You know, he wanted it, his magic and way he taught, to be from the most simplest, humblest approach. So he said he wanted everybody to be able to take part in it. So he was very humble and an amazing man who didn't like to leave anyone behind. He was very thoughtful. And I do believe I did him justice with this book. I don't know if his mother is still doing okay or not. If he passed away before her, which is heartbreaking, and she's still with us, I would even like for her to read it, because I really think I did her son a good job in this tribute that I've written. And I'm looking forward to reading a little bit to you all. So, in my book, so I redid the cover. It used to be like this, and then I made it into this. So when you order your copy, it'll be this style, this version. There is an issue with the publisher, and you know how that all goes. So here we go. I like this better because Bob had, in one of his videos, this star and these two, basically paperweights is what they were, but they're pretty. And they were on his table there in this one video. And I needed a cover. And so I was looking at the videos until I found one that was very mystical and that he would like on the cover. And I made it a little bit more purple and a little bit more glittery, and here we go. So I wanted the cover art on my novels, so I like it. Anyhow, check out on my website. You guys can download a copy, and I would really love to hear what you think. So, in my book, let me see here. I have the acknowledgements right in the front, and they begin. I would like to thank the community of the Order of the Purple Cord, Spirit Channel, my family. I honor the threads of inspiration that wove themselves into these pages. To the books, teachers, and traditions that lit my path, your wisdom echoes here. To the quiet hours of reflection, the turning seasons, and the whispers of spirit, your presence has shaped the rhythm of this work. To the gods, my ancestors and guides, my companions in creation, thank you for walking beside me, for helping me to refine, and for reminding me that collaboration can be both mystical and practical. To my son, your presence is a constant light. Your laughter, your wisdom, and your love remind me daily why the path is worth traveling. Bet that. This book carries your imprint as surely as it carries mine. To my beloved Father, whose magical spirit continues to walk beside me, you always believed in me, and your pride shone so brightly that we were truly always co-creators. I go on a bit more about to my dad and then to my grandmother. This last October, y'all, this is January now, so this last October, I had gotten a shoulder surgery on my arm, beginning of October. And so I was recovering from my surgery, and I got a message on Facebook from one of my cousins. And my cousin said, well, in a roundabout way, they let me know that my grandmother and grandfather both passed. I lost my dad a few years back. I lost Bob a few years back. And then I lost my grandma and my grandpa back in October. That sucked. That is pretty much my whole Oklahoma family has now passed away. My special people, my dad, my grandma were very special to me, and my grandpa. Anyhow, so I wrote a special part in here to acknowledgements from my dad and from my grandpa. And let's see here. And finally, to the reader. Do you guys like how right at the very beginning, I went ahead and gave my shout out of gratitude and thanks to the Order of the Purple Cord of Spirit Channel? You betcha, guys, because you know what? You are special, each and every one of you. Each and every one of you that's followed Bob, or that even knew my name prior to watching this video, or even now. All of you, thank you. You guys matter. You guys do make differences in people's lives. Look at Bob's, Psychic Bob's, his whole motivation was to help people, to appear on videos and teach people, and to be something that people enjoyed tuning into and watching. You guys were very wonderful to follow him for over 20 years. And I wanted to show honor to this person who's a friend to all of us. So I hope you check out my book, and let me fast forward on up here. Y'all don't want to hear about the acknowledgements necessarily, but one last part. And I say, and finally to the readers, your willingness to step into this circle is the greatest acknowledgement of all. May you find yourself reflected in my words, and may your own magic flourish. I wanted to read just a little clip from the prologue. Because it's one of my favorite parts of the book. And there's really cool pictures all throughout the book too, you guys and gals. You could download a copy if you wanted to look at it right away. I hope that it's a good read and a page turner. You know what I mean? You sit down with and you just want to devour it in one sitting. I hope you all love it. I'd love to hear what you think. You can send your comments over on my website. I have a contact form. Let's use it. And there's a free download on the website for those who are interested in Psychic Bob's writings, or the Order of the Purple Cord, or seeing something that, when we put together that handbook, it was Bob who emailed me majority of that wording and the whole thing. It was majority Bob. And there's even, he had wrote out some scripts to some rituals that the four of us, the elders of the council of the Order of the Purple Cord, had done a few videos where we did ritual, and it was choreographed and it was live on YouTube. And in that handbook is the scripts that we followed or read from during those videos. So it's pretty cool, and it's free. You could download it. Just visit my website, look for the link. It's kind of plastered here and there all over in different areas on the website. And download your free copy of the Order of the Purple Cord handbook. And guys, it wasn't ready to be released yet, but I figured it'd be a fun thing to give as a gift and catch something exciting. And you guys can check out my website while you're over there. Okay, so when I try to explain Bob Hickman to someone who never met him, I find myself reaching for two kinds of languages at once. One that records what happened, and another that captures the magic that glimmered between the lines. To truly speak of him, I need both. The language of fact and the language of faith. On paper, Bob was a minister, an astrologer, a psychic, a YouTuber, an author of spiritual books published through lulu.com, and the founder of the Order of the Purple Cord, a fellowship that welcomed witches, healers, mediums, and seekers from all walks of life. But to those who truly knew him, especially to those who loved him, he was so much more. He was a doorway, a living conduit between our world and the realm of the eternal. He liked to joke that he had one foot on earth and the other in the spirit world. Honestly, it felt more accurate to say he had both feet firmly planted in both realms. There is something about his presence that refused to let those worlds divide. Hi, kitty. Sitting across from him, you might catch him. This is true. Sitting across from him, you might catch him in mid-sentence, gazing off to the side, nodding slightly as if answering to some unseen person. Then he'd turn back to you, and with a little grin, and he'd say, "Don't worry, they just want to let you know that you're not alone." People called him many names. Reverend Bob Hickman, Psychic Bob, Lord Ision, the Marquez Bob Hickman, High Priest, Spirit Channel. But in those quiet moments when the candles burn low and all the chatter finally faded, I called him what he called himself, just Bob. That's my favorite part in the whole book right there. He was a very special guy. I wrote here, and I can't wait to share it with you. Fair warning, the book might make you cry. It does me. I have written a dedication poem that I share with everyone in the very back of the book. This one makes me cry. So it's a dedication poem, a spell of farewell and continuity to our dear friend Psychic Bob. By candles flame and circles light, I call upon spirit in the quiet night to honor a friend both humble and true. whose work and heart still carry us through. Blessings be upon Spirit Channel's flame, a sanctuary living in Bob's name. May seekers find wisdom, may students be led by teachings eternal, by the words he once said. Blessings upon the Order of the Purple Cord, bound in service, in spirit, in accord. May discipline guide, may compassion remain, a lineage of honor through joy and through pain. Blessings upon his mother, tender and dear. May comfort surround her, may love draw near. Her son's light endures, though the body has crossed. No soul is forgotten, no legacy lost. Blessings upon Lady Cola in grief. May spirit bring solace, may time bring relief. Her mourning is sacred, her tears are a prayer. Her bond with Bob lives beyond earthly care. Blessings upon the legacy he built with his hand, a worldwide tradition, a teaching that stands. May his name be spoken, remembered, adored, forever inscribed in the hearts he restored. It chokes me up, sorry. Bob, my friend, you are part of my story. Your struggles, your laughter, your quiet glory. You were one of the good ones. Rare and profound. A soul of compassion where love was found. We knew you, we loved you, though you were only one. Your mark on the world will never be undone. So come if you wish, in dream or in flame. Your presence is welcome. I'll speak your name. Until we meet again on the other shore, I'll carry your torch forevermore. By earth, by air, by fire, by sea, your spirit lives on, eternally free. Amen. So please go on over and get yourself a copy. I'm going to start reading. I'm going to be here on YouTube a little bit more often. I'm going to make a point to it. I need to be doing that. It makes me feel good to do that. And so I'm going to be reading to y'all sections in addition to talk about other things here on YouTube with you. But in the meantime, I would love to hear what you think, either in the comments below, or let me know if you downloaded a copy of that handbook that I have on the website as a free download. Or order yourself a copy of this, a paperback copy, or you can order yourself a downloadable copy and you could be reading it right now, or even both. Download a copy, read it right now, then you'll have it to read while your other one's on the way, en route. Sorry guys, I'm getting over a cold. Me and my son got a real bad sinus infection, but I couldn't put it off any longer. I was excited to talk to all of you and to make a book release announcement. Head on over to rarewiccanspells.com or realwitchcraft.com. That's real-witchcraft.com. And check out my new website. Send me a comment. Let me know what you think. Get yourself a copy of the tribute to Psychic Bob Hickman, as told by Lady Angela. over at, it's on Amazon, it's on eBay, it's on Kindle, and best of all, it's on my website, linked below. And the ebook version is only available through my website. So go and check it out. Thank you, everybody. And see you soon. God bless y'all.